Hi there, this is Ranjit from tech2bus.com, and today I'm going to do a quick review of this Onkyo home theater. The model name that I have is S3300, but this review should also be very similar if you have an Onkyo unit 3400 because it's almost the same. First I'm going to give you how I set up this home theater, and then I'll talk about some good things about it, and then some of the negative aspects about this home theater. The first thing I want to talk about is that this home theater is not for me but for my dad. So I have just temporarily set it up, and I haven't set up the Ray 2 speakers because tomorrow I need to move this to my dad's place. And let me give you a quick overview. This is the subwoofer, this is the receiver, and this is the left side speaker, this is the center speaker, and this is the right speaker. And I have connected two input sources. One is the HD satellite receiver, that's Tata Sky, and WVTV. This Tata Sky HD and WVTV are connected by HDMI, and again the HDMI out is going to this TV. So now let me talk something good things about this Onkyo receiver. The good thing about this Onkyo receiver is that it has HDMI, 3 HDMI ports. If you're using the 3400 version, you'll have 4 HDMI ports, and this supports HDMI version 1.4. That means that it is 3D capable. So no issues with that, and it has plenty of options. It supports all the popular formats like DTS, DTS Master, Dolby, etc. And it also supports full HD, that's 1080p. So on the receiver end, it is pretty good. And in a nutshell, I can say that as this is a budget home theater system, for this price, I don't think so you'll get anything better than this. I was actually a little bit skeptical about this home theater setup, but when I set it up and I watched a couple of movies, I was blown away by the performance. So if you're looking for a home theater in a budget range, give a serious look to this Onkyo home theater. It is pretty good, but we do have some flaws. I'll talk about those flaws later on. First, I want to show you some of the good things about this home theater. The good thing is that with this home theater, we get on-screen overlay, so you can easily customize the settings of this home theater using the same. For example, you can see these are all the internal settings, and it's much more easier to set the home theater this way. And let me get out of this. Also, we can increase the volume, etc., and you can see that it's displayed on this screen. So this is also really good with this. Watching movies is great on this home theater. It sounds great. It gives you a theatrical experience, and the performance of this home theater while if you're watching movies is great. But I would say if you are too much into music, then it's a bit so-so. It's not that great. But if you're primarily looking for a home theater to watch movies, it is very good. Now, some of the things that I do not like about this home theater. As I've already said that this home theater is a budget entry-level home theater, and this is one of the cheapest Onkyo home theater in a box models that you can find. So naturally, Onkyo made some compromises, and some of the things that I don't like is that the subwoofer that you get with this unit is a passive subwoofer. Don't get me wrong, it is good enough, and most of you will be satisfied with the same. But as it's a passive subwoofer, it's a little bit weak. And again, if you would have seen my unboxing video, I told you that subwoofer was pretty light. And what happens is that when there is a lot of, let's say, explosions, etc. in a movie or something like that, the subwoofer starts to vibrate a lot. And it will make a vibrating noise like this because it's light. It literally jumps a little bit. So what I recommend is that if you plan to buy this unit, place a rubber mat below this subwoofer, and that should stop the vibrations. Second thing is that as this is a passive subwoofer, you cannot attach an external subwoofer to the same. You are stuck with the subwoofer that you get with this unit. Next thing I want to talk about is the speakers that we get with this unit. Frankly speaking, the speakers are just average. And you note that the speakers are not made up of wood, but it's a plastic enclosure. So this is where Onkyo is making some compromises. and all those speakers that we get are plasticky. We don't have any wood in that. If you're planning to get this Onkyo home theater, I suggest that you go in the settings and calibrate it a bit. I got a lot better results after I calibrated this unit. And in the level calibration, you can actually go there and increase the subwoofer. You can go all the way up to 12 dB. Default it's 0 dB, and with the 0 dB, basically the bass is very little. So what are my thoughts about this Onkyo home theater? Before I give my verdict, let me talk about sound. The thing with sound is that some people like the sound to be really warm. Some people like bright sound. Some like heavy bass. So sound is a subjective matter. So I would suggest that if you're planning to buy any high-end audio equipment, go ahead and go for an audition, because what I might like, you might not like the same. So if you're planning to get the home theater, go and do an audition. It will be worthwhile. This Onkyo home theater for watching movies was kick-ass, and it actually provided a great theatrical audio experience. I was actually surprised by its performance. I didn't think that it would perform this well. But again, if you're a person who likes very heavy bass, you might be a little bit disappointed. Because if you would think that this home theater will vibrate all your furniture, it might not do that. But I would say that it is more than sufficient for about 80% of the audience. So for watching movies, this is a great home theater by Onkyo. But if you are planning to listen to a lot of music on this Onkyo home theater, I would not recommend that, because I found the audio quality for music to be below average. So overall, if you're looking to purchase a home theater to watch movies and you're on a tight budget, give a serious look to this Onkyo home theater. This product gets a big thumbs up for me because of this price to performance ratio. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful, I'll appreciate if you click on the like button given below. You can also subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button given above. That's it for now. This is Ranjit from tech2bus.com, and hopefully I'm going to see you in my next video.